I was just watching a news thing, debate or whatever about cartels and immigration. And I just couldn't help but think to myself and ask myself, or imagine asking all of you, which is why I'm making the video. See, they're blaming Biden for all the immigration. But a person with intelligence, listen, that border has never been secure. How many years has that border been unsecure? All of them. Forever. It's never been secure. Why? Trump, Biden, Obama, Bush, Clinton, and I don't know, Nixon, Carter, Reagan, JFK, go all the way back. Which one of them secured the border? None of them. Why? None of them thought it was a problem. Why? Why did none of them think it would ever be a problem? Hello? Hello? Why did none of the presidents or government ever think the border was a problem until when? Until the last 4, 5, 8 years? Why? Hello? I mean, it's not, see, this is why I don't like using the words common sense, unless it truly is common sense. Because clearly this is not common sense, although it should be. If it was common sense, I wouldn't be the only one speaking it, or had spoken it 5, 10 years ago, and still be the only one to talk about it. That border's never been secure, which means they knew that it wasn't secure, and they didn't care. But why didn't they care? Why didn't they care? Because, in my opinion, because they had something going on. They had deals. They had endeavors. You understand? It's not common sense. It should be, but it's not. It's obvious if you use logic, that clearly they've had some kind of business dealings the whole time, all these years, with Mexico that we're not being told. Right? Why else would you? That's like having a 10-bedroom house, you live there by yourself, and you leave your doors unlocked in the ghetto, and there's homeless people, like 100 homeless people in your like vicinity every day, all day. And druggies and drug addicts, right? Why would you leave your doors unlocked unless you had some kind of deal that would convince them not to come in your house and steal from you? You'd have to convince them somehow not to cause you problems, because they're not going to just not cause you problems because they're good people. They're nice people, right? Oh, Lord. Why do I have to be the only one using reason and logic? I talked about all this like 10 years ago. That border's never been open because they've had some dealing. Now, what's different now? Nothing. It's just propaganda. There's an agenda. It's always an agenda. So here's the next question. This should be a separate video. First, like I said, let me ask you a question first before I say, do you trust the media? Do you believe, how often do you think the media lies to you? A lot of people would say all the time. At least a majority of the people will say a lot. At least half the time they're lying, or, but some people would say they're always lying. Okay. So with that being said, why does everybody listen so intently to the media as if they're telling the truth? When you know somebody's a compulsive liar, why would you pull up a chair and be like, talk to me? Tell me what I need to know. Do you understand what I'm saying? When I could tell you the truth all day long, every day, and you spit in my face and want to kill me. Hello. Hello, hello. Huh. But you're all up the media's ass like, wow, did you hear that? That's the truth. Even though I know they lie all the time, I'm just going to pretend that's the truth. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know they lie all the time, but yet you trust everything they say. But someone who does tell you the truth, and you know I'm telling you the truth, you act like I'm the devil, and you want me dead. Ha 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 ha.